Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I know it's a little unusual for me to stream on Saturdays, but... Oh, well, that's strange. Okay, one second. Yes, you get to see my desktop. Apparently, I'm not allowed to use that stream title. Uh, Contains bad words. Huh, interesting. Well, while I sort this out, you can look at my glorious desktop. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do have the intent of doing some more work on my mod. There we go. Okay, so for those of you who are curious, I have decided to stream this game because I have chores to do today. I'm bored out of my skull, and of course, I, need to. I want to procrastinate. Don't judge me. Anyway, so this is the sequel. This is the demo of a sequel, an upcoming sequel to a game series called Sucker for Love. I've seen the entire first game. I saw Markiplier play it a year or two ago. So there's no point in me playing that because I already know all the answers to all the questions. But this is a new game that came out, and for shits and giggles, and because I didn't take my medication today, I've decided to play it. I don't know. Leave me alone.
The 1,000 versus the 1.
Okay.
Eldritch gods, cosmic horrors, things beyond our understanding. To merely gaze upon their form is to abandon all hope. They are sequestered to the stars, appearing only through challenging, failure-prone rituals and unutterable incantations. Their twisted, fanatical followers require no such invitation to commit horrors beyond belief in their stead.
Okay.
It is then when the boogeyman lurking in the shadows isn't an obscure, imperceptible shade, but a tangible madman, that the vague prognostications of the stars become empty threats before the undeniably material, the simple hatchet in their hands.
I don't like the way that hatchet haft is shaped. I mean, that just seems like it'd be uncomfortable. And also, because of the way it's curved, it would... I don't know. I don't think that would give you a good angle when bringing down the axe head. It's just not the way I like my axe handles. Wow, we're off to a big start.
Did something scary happen?
Hey. That?
In the book you're reading, did something scary happen? You're as pale as a sheet. Oh.
I know this is a super weird question, but can you tell me where I am?
You're in my bookstore in Sacramento. Are you lost?
I... Okay! No, I think I know where I am now, thanks. I've been getting strange dreams lately. I can't make sense of what they've been about, but when I wake up, my heart is pounding out of my chest, and I'm not where I fell asleep. You should see a doctor about that. These dreams started happening the same time that people began vanishing from my hometown, Sacramento. Even though it's a fairly remote town, with a small population, there's been dozens of disappearances in the last year alone, so many that the trains don't stop at the station anymore. Concerned locals claimed to have spotted angry woodland spirits at the edge of the woods, animals with too many features watching them. And outsiders can't shake the feeling they're always being watched by the unblinking purple eyes of the townsfolk. The Sacramento Stare is what they're calling it on the news. They're saying that the stare is how they can tell if you're an outsider at a glance. If you don't have it, they know you're not one of them. Oddly enough, I don't have the Sacramento Stare, despite being born here, and even now, after returning home, I've still been spared from it. Besides some lightheadedness and a dull, warm fuzzies feeling, I don't feel any different. The girl that runs this old bookstore also hasn't been cursed, it seems.
Have you made a selection? Did you find a book to your liking?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to loiter. To be honest, I don't have any money with me, but I'll come back first thing tomorrow and buy something.
No, it's fine. I'm glad that you enjoyed reading my books. But it's starting to get dark outside. With all the disappearances lately, you'd better hurry home.
Home. Even though my family fled the town when the disappearances began, I'm returning to our ancestral home in Sacramento. All because of a note that I found in my apartment this morning. A note that I can't read. Your mother's a little shook up from everything that happened, and I'm also taking care of her at Gram Ikande's place. If you came to visit, it would cheer her up and help her recovery. We've missed you so much. Stardust. Okay. But the strange thing is, my parents were two of the first people to go missing. They were declared dead since they've been missing more than a year amidst the disappearances. Ooh, spooky. This is their handwriting, and my parents are the only ones that call me Stardust. This is them, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Whatever is going on here, I can't turn my back, and I need to see them again. Or, perhaps, and this is me just ballparking it here, perhaps who's ever causing these disappearances tortured your parents into writing a note for them to draw you back home, and so that you too can be disappeared and then perhaps sacrificed. Speaking of, I'd better get going. Thanks for letting me doze off. I promise I'll come back real soon.
Thank you for stopping in. Take care.
Oh yeah, that ain't creepy. Right, time to hurry back. I push my way through the door, leaving the warm glow of the bookstore behind as the sun sets. Sacramento, overgrown now by oppressive canopies of foliage, from the smell of animal musk in swampy fields, you'd think it was a barn, not a city street. Every surface here is plastered with posters, many litter the ground, and every single one is of someone that was never found. That's why they call it Missing Persons Lane now. It's where desperate out-of-towners looking for their loved ones leave posters before going missing themselves. It's only navigable by foot. It's the only navigable footpath left and the most direct route to my house. I can't tell if it's the darkness playing tricks on me or what, but I'm losing my way down streets that I should know forwards and back. Wasn't I supposed to make a turn a while ago? I can't make heads or tails of the houses and landmarks I used as a kid to get around. It's like my hometown was replicated by an unfamiliar. It's like my whole hometown was replaced by an unfamiliar yet exact replica. Okay, calm down. If I check the note my parents wrote and compare the address number to the nearest house, I should be able to at least figure out if I'm walking in the right way. Okay. God, now I want a cheeseburger. And also fried chicken. And a watermelon, even though it just says water. A blank grocery store receipt. When did I put this in my pocket? Where's my parents' letter? Spoiler alert, that was always their letter. I did dig through my pockets in a panic. There was no way I dropped it in the bookstore, so where could it have... The receipt. It has the same fold lines and the dimensions as the handwritten note. Could I have... No, there's no way I could have misread a shopping list as an entire letter from my parents. right? I fumble around with the note, checking the back and flipping it, and turning it in hopeless attempts to see the message again, but the receipt stays a receipt. Something is very wrong. Oh, now you figured that out? Oh boy. I turn to run.
Hey! Ow! Are you, like, blind or something? Watch where you're going, Clutterama!
I slammed right into someone coming the other way. Oh, I'm sorry, are you alright? I should have been more careful. Oh, she's really pretty, but what on earth is this girl doing wandering around Sacramento at night?
Don't touch me.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to smack into you like that. I know it's not an excuse, but I was just in a rush.
Oh yeah, I know. You gotta go run off and steal my boyfriend, right? Yeah, it's whatever. Totally cool. Save your breath. I already know how this goes.
Wait, huh? Your boyfriend?
Yeah, you heard me. My boyfriend. Buck is mine.
You can have him! Who the heck is Buck? What are all these accusations coming from? I don't know anyone named Buck.
Huh?
Whoa! Hello!
Don't know who Buck is?
Lady, you got a phosphorescent eye problem. Is that some bioluminescence you got going on there?
You're not, like, from out of town, are you?
Say no, say no, say no, say no. Say no to the creepy girl whose eyes are glowing. The stare, it's real. I turn my head down and briskly walk past her. She starts walking alongside me. I told you to say no.
Hey, look at me.
No, don't look at her. Don't look at her. In fact, maybe you should run now. I can't let her see my eyes. No matter what, she'll notice I don't have the Sacramento stare.
You can tell me.
Okay, that's
Are you
just
from
creepy.
here or what?
I
Oh,
live
yeah?
here.
Look at me really quick.
This is bad. Even if I make it home, she'll know where I live. What do I do?
Look at me.
Oh, lady, personal space. I freeze. Before I know it, I'm already staring right at her.
Bucky, hi. Got another one for you at Missing Person Lane.
Well, at least we'll know who he is. Also, is that a bloody knife I see attached to her phone? Oh, joy. I break into a mad dash, running my hardest. Everything is a blur. My heart pounding in my ears can't dull out the sounds and whistles, shouts, and oh, jeez, wow. I don't know why I was trying to say undefatigable. My heart pounding in my ears, I can't dull out the sounds of whistles, shouts, and unidentifiable commotion coming from all sides. Panting and dizzy, I feel my body slowing down, but the image of my face on the next missing persons posters kicked my legs into action once more. But no matter how far I run, the buildings refuse to change, the street refuses to turn, and the sounds of the awakening woods refuse to abate. This is hopeless. There's a wide open clearing in the trees about 1 block ahead. If I can break line of sight from my unseen pursuers, I have a chance of finding some place to hide. As I near the turnoff, my exhaustion makes itself known. If this is a dead end, or it's too dark to find my way, I won't have the energy to turn around and start running again. I round the corner to find... It's my grandma's house, sitting alone in the middle of the clearing in the woods. I thought the way to my house involved multiple turns. Wait, I thought the way to my house involved multiple turns a ways back, but I don't have time to question things as I'm already halfway up the makeshift dirt path. I sulk up to the open lawn of my grandparents' old house, burst through the door, and hold the door shut for what feels like forever. No one's banging at the door. For the moment, I'm not being chased. Hey, I may just be standing at the entrance, but I can already tell something feels off about my home. Like the warm, familiar place I grew up in is long gone. I can't put my finger on it, but perhaps you should put the finger on the bloodstain where someone's head was smashed against the wall. This dread, Why do I feel like I need to sneak around my own home? Is someone here? My parents? Hello? I'm home. No response. Hello? Objective. Find your upstairs bedroom. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of hair. We got a basement. We got a second floor. We got the main floor. Yes, I get the point. Yes, close. Okay. Inspect. A butterfly stuck in a web. Where's the spider? That's all I can inspect here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, so this looks like the front door. There are lots of shoes. You know, probably what happened is, like, this house is the center of the evil. Oh, okay. That's cool. Our family photos. Only none of these photos have me in it, and the faces of my siblings look unfamiliar. Hmm. What's with those symbols? Okay, let's stay... There's a blood stain going to the kitchen. That can't be good. Well, let's go there. Oh, no. Don't want to go to the tatami room. The birdcage where my Gram kept her finches. It's been destroyed from the inside. Hang on 1 second. Can I can't save. Oh boy. Well, if I die and get murdered... Oh, that ain't good. So, you know how we were talking about the spider? Yeah. Is this a bad time to admit I'm a little bit arachnophobic? What's the terrible smell coming from that fridge? I can't bear to open it. It looks like cooking oil, except it's in a gallon container. It smells like burnt hair and sulfur. The color is black as soot, too. Unusually pungent spices, pepper, nutmeg, ginger, and cinnamon, with to name a couple I see. It's almost suffocatingly thick with their scent. Okay. Alright, well. What a mess. This closet's been ransacked, but no valuables have been taken. Oh, that's cool. Alright, where are we? Well, it's time to clear the room, so bathroom. Hey, it still works. Hey, oh, pardon me. Well, we aren't going to be getting clean anytime soon. Hello. Oh, that can't be good. What the heck happened to my room? All this cult stuff sitting around. Has someone been living here while I was away? Those candles are lit. Whoever did this was here recently, but who and why? Maybe there's some kind of clue in this book. There's no title or author or anything. It smells of overripe fruit and formaldehyde. In other words, it reeks of death. My hands feel pruny and ice cold touching the cover, like it's drinking the life from my fingertips. Like the very material of this item is thirsty. Seed the Black Woods. Oh, seeding the Black Woods. And instructions on how to corrupt the soil of the forest by using offal of a goat and the beating heart of a human. The beating what? I read and reread the passage, but it's plain as black and white. The beating heart of a human. I reread again and again, my disbelief washing away more and more each time. This isn't a joke. First, the stare that only the locals have, then the disappearances, then the supernaturally overgrown woods, and now this book describing sacrificial rituals. The truth dawns on me. Sacramento has been overrun by cultists. People haven't been spirited away by angry forest spirits, they've been abducted, and I'm next. I can't stop trembling. Should I hide? Is there even anywhere to hide? I certainly can't run. These cultists could be anywhere. I hastily flip through the book. Maybe there's something, anything, I can use to escape. Amidst hundreds of pages of indecipherable runes and obscene rituals, one catches my attention. Manifest the All-Mother. According to this, the All-Mother is supposed to be benign. A benign eldritch entity with profane powers of life preservation. Oh yes, summon the mommy. Nothing else in this book looked even remotely benign. If this book is for real, then this All-Mother is my best shot at getting out of here alive. Summoning a space demon is probably a bad idea, but my odds couldn't get any worse than they already are. Oh, sweet summer child. You're playing with Lovecraft. You have no idea how bad they can get. Everybody thinks things can't get worse, and then a Shoggoth appears. Sorry, summoning a space demon is probably a bad idea, but my odds couldn't get any worse than they already are. They haven't found a single person that went missing. Besides, there's still a chance that this book is fake, right? That there's an explanation for all of the weirdness happening in Sacramento. I'd better hurry and do the ritual and find out. Looks like I already have everything I need to try. Okay, what do I need? Summon her, do the following. Douse any lit candles. Done. Ensure the idol of the black goat is present somewhere in the room. Looks like an idol of a goat, only it has too many legs and too many eyes. It weighs a ton, too. How'd this get up the stairs? Excellent. Have a plant mister with you. The plant mister of certain items. At certain times in a conversation, this icon will appear, and you can spray the speaker with water by right-clicking. This will interrupt whatever they're doing or saying. Okay, I've got to remember that. This feature was primarily included in consideration of players who dislike being hit on by older... Horny jail. This feature was primarily included in consideration of players who dislike being hit on by older women / eldritch abominations, but it has other uses too. Be gone, cougar. Man, it's like all innocent and girly over here, then I turn around and we're like, oh, look, Lovecraft is back. While facing the tree of the Black Woods, chant her name. Alright, let's do this.
Insolent human! You dare call upon Roxanne, the All-Mother of the Black...
Can I use the mister now? It works? This book is for real? How'd they get their hands on something like this? The form of the Black Goat of the Woods assails my senses, the birthplace of life and the final resting place of death, the maker and unmaker in all her unyielding horror and big boobs, and mouth, and mouth, and mouth. Boop the snoot. A vile saline ooze seeps from the pores of my clenched fist as I'm overcome by an otherworldly nausea beyond my reckoning.
I have tolerated mortal stench upon my soil long enough. Today is the end of empty threats.
Well, I'm gonna die.
All that you are, all you ever have been, shall now become mere fertilizer for my Black Woods.
Okay. Wait a minute. Oh dear. Okay. The blood trapped within my distended veins quickens, surging agitatedly beneath the flesh of my cheeks.
More lifeblood shall soak the earth, nurturing my young as they spring forth from the wicked soil to feed upon your ever-suffering remains for all of time. At my hands, you will die again and again and again.
Well, you know, they say if at first you don't succeed, try again. Also, props to the voice actress for pulling out that very long sentence. Well done.
Why are you blushing?
That little buddy. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Girl pretty. Wow, you haven't gotten any in a while, have you?
Oh my god! I thought I was driving you insane! All that sweating and hyperventilating? You looked like you were going to throw up!
I think I was, yes. Oh, that just happens when I talk to girls sometimes. Also, is that the slutty sax I hear in the background? I think it is.
What? Foolish mortal! Your impudence has made me very, very...
Sorry, Roxanne, but, you lost the moment there.
Oh, forget it. What is it this time? Torture again?
What?
Or did you catch your cult mate with someone else and now you want me to pretend to be your mommy to comfort you?
I have so many questions. Pretty much all of them I don't want answered, but I still have them. Cult mate? Torture? I think I've been confused for someone else. Again.
Out with it. You probably only have a few more moments before your lust breaks your will, so make it quick.
Should I be playing this on Twitch? Huh? I feel fine. I mean, she's drop dead gorgeous, in a furry kind of way, and I feel like my heart is beating out of my chest, but I don't feel like my will is breaking or anything.
I am the goddess of fertility, the physical manifestation of perverse desires. And you are standing 2 feet away from me, at the very epicenter of my carnal influence. And you're telling me you don't feel a thing.
Ah, there's your problem. I had a vasectomy, so you've got nothing for your fertility to work on. Sorry about that. I mean, I think you're really beautiful, in a furry kind of way.
And that's all? You think I'm just beautiful?
In a furry kind of way.
Come closer and take a deep breath in.
Be gone, cougar!
This is a real low point. A goddess of lust getting rejected by her own cultist in her own dream.
I feel like explanations are required. I don't know if this makes it worse or not, but I'm actually not anybody's cultist.
What did you say?
Whoa! Where'd that extra eye come from? I mean, sorry. I summoned you because my life is in danger, and I thought maybe you'd be able to help me out somehow. Suddenly, she lifts my chin and pulls my face close to hers. Do I need the bottle again?
Your eyes. You're not under my influence. You're not one of them.
No?
How did you get this book?
I found it. What do you mean? I just found it on the floor.
Listen to me. You are in grave, grave danger. The Thousand doesn't know you're here yet, but they will be coming for you. You've got nowhere to run. You won't be able to escape. Not while I'm still rooted here. Any road you walk will lead straight back here. You need to do the rituals in that book in order, ending with a spell that will uproot me from this location. And once I've been uprooted, you'll be able to run for it and hope for the best.
Okay.
Don't let anything happen to the book. If you lose it before I'm uprooted, you'll have no way out.
A chill is running up my spine. Run for it? No way out? Grave danger? Just what have I gotten myself into?
Am I scaring you? I know it's a lot, but you have no choice if we're ever going to escape from Sacramento.
Okay, so we're both unwilling prisoners here. And apparently we're both unwilling prisoners of the Horny. Wait a minute, did I just hear something right? Hold on, it sounds like you're trying to escape too.
Things have gotten messy with my cultists. Messy in a bad way, I mean.
Ah, clingy boyfriends and girlfriends. Always horrible.
My followers have turned against me and are abusing me and my woods' power to kill outsiders indiscriminately.
That's not quite as clingy as I thought, but just as bad.
This is a nightmare that I'd just like to end. But neither of us can leave without the uprooting ritual being performed.
Wait a minute, if they're under your influence, why can't you just order them to do it?
But I should warn you. These incantations and rituals can be terrifying for a non-cultist to perform. Even successfully completing them can have grave consequences. These rituals will test your mettle in ways that...
I'll do it.
What? Really? You're just okay with what I'm saying?
Well, it's either this or die horribly and be sacrificed, so... Insanity or death. Insanity or death. I'll take a little chance of survival with a little case of insanity over just being dead, and possibly having my soul sacrificed to whatever eldritch horrors are out there. I am. If there's any way out of this place, just tell me how, and I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Yes. So many people have gone missing in Sacramento. I'm not letting the same thing happen to either of us. Not today.
Let's not waste any time. Start with the spawn partner ritual first. You'll need it.
A what? Alright, spawn partner. Light the ritual candles. The color of the flame does not matter, so please choose the color you find comforting. Well, black is my favorite color, so... That's not black, but okay. Have your choice of aromatic herb on your person. Pick a scent you find pleasant. I have to go to the kitchen. Wait, everything I need is... Oh, okay. Oh, hello. So, these followers are kind of jealous ex-boyfriends then. You want nothing more to do with them, but they won't let you leave.
Actually, yes. That's precisely right. They're like my exes. And using the same metaphor, if you try to date me, then my exes will hack you to death with farm tools.
I see.
I guess that last part wasn't a metaphor.
No. Maybe I should get back to the rituals then.
That's probably a good idea.
Aromatic herb. Herb. Oh, rosemary. Lavender, rosemary. Nope. Just make sure I found everything. Mint, lavender, rosemary. I've always been a mint fan. Imagine your ideal partner. If it exists, it will appear before you. If it does not exist, it will be created. Do not imagine something you can't put back. That sounds bad. I had a sneaking suspicion this was going to happen, but... Okay.
Oh my.
Oh my? Wait, I can explain!
Go ahead.
I've got nothing. Hey, it said don't imagine something you can't put back, so you're okay.
There's no need to be bashful, especially after all that time you spent playing coy. In view of the circumstances, perhaps I will allow you to be my partner.
Really? And that's okay with you, even though we've just met?
Well, it's sudden, and it'll be a long time before I could ever trust a human again.
How about in the next 5 minutes? Because if we don't complete this properly, I'm gonna die.
But I'm not exactly the god of taking things slow. Besides, I already have 1,000 children. There's no harm in 1,001.
How about we not refer to me as your child, and this will be slightly less creepy? Wait, what are we talking about?
Taking me as your partner?
I thought you were talking about just being my girlfriend.
You thought the two definitions of partners that a fertility goddess was referring to the platonic meaning?
I think we've established that my character is a dork. There's 3 meanings of partners.
What's the third?
I feel so embarrassed for this character. I don't even feel like I could read this out loud.
Were you still joking around while standing so close to me? You should be melting with desire. Being anywhere within a mile of me should amplify your lust 1,000-fold.
I told you, lady, I had a vasectomy. There's nothing for your powers to work on. Oh, that's somehow worse. Oh, that's somehow worse. Oh, that's an easy one. 1,000 times 0, 0.
Wait, are you saying what I think you're saying?
You're not as sexy as you think you are, lady. In a furry way. Yep.
So, I take it you haven't had children yet?
No.
And you aren't with child now?
No.
You're going to die here, and there's nothing I can do to help.
What? You're really not gonna help me just because I don't have kids?
It's not that I won't, it's that I can't. I am an entity of untapped cosmic potential, and I want a big family. The biggest family possible. I want every living thing on Earth to be a direct descendant of me or one of my followers.
I got nothing. I got nothing funny to come back at this with.
Those that best serve that goal receive a fraction of my power. My most devoted followers are bestowed with gifts like extended lifespans, rapid healing, physical enhancement, and in some cases, immortality. And those followers are the ones looking for you. You, on the other hand, have closed yourself off to my dark influence, and are mortal and vulnerable. No kids, no powers.
Shit, and I had a vasectomy, so it's not like we can get started right now. Damn it! What if I don't want powers or kids?
What if I drained the life from your body and then used it to fertilize my wicked soil until something that will give me grandchildren comes crawling out?
Man. This is like my mother before she finally accepted I was never going to, well, have kids myself. I take an involuntary step backwards. No, I'm joking. My mother isn't that bad. At least she wasn't. At least she was until my little sister had kids, and then she laid off on me. She got the grandkid she wanted. Anyway.
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. Are you alright?
Yeah. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's move on to the next ritual so we can get out of here, okay? Holy moly, that was freaking scary. She's really taking this art. I better go get the stuff for the next ritual. Oh. Ah! What is the next ritual? Epicurean feast. Meat from a living thing that died within the Black Woods. Check the meat rack in the dining room. Milk of the black goat. Store-bought 2% is apparently fine too, though it's in the fridge. Lastly, a receptacle filled to the brim with liquid life. Blood. They meant blood. Please use blood from now on. Sorry. Okay. Genkan? What the hell's a Genkan? Oh, the front door. Map. I needed the map. Okay. Oh, I'm still one room short. Whoops, my mistake. I tear a hunk of meat from the hook. This should be what I'm looking for. It smells kind of strange. Is this beef, pork, whatever it came from? It was huge. I should move on before the number of, before I count the number of legs hanging on hooks. A receptacle filled to the brim with liquid life. Blood. An unsettling amount of it. Is this what the ritual calls for? Probably. Don't spill that. This is milk of the black goat. It just looks like it just looks like a regular carton of the store-bought strawberry milk, with a label slapped on it. I guess the cultists would have a hard time getting the real thing from Roxanne now that their now that their relationship is soured, no pun intended. This should be enough. Am I being watched? I have everything I need. I should get out of here fast. Probably gonna have to sneak through the house. You know what, let's take an alternate route, just in case. Honey, I'm home. Okay, so. Collect the following. Meat from, yep. Milk of the black goat. Lastly, a receptacle filled to the brim with liquid life. Alright, off we go.
Ah, well done. Looks like you did everything perfectly. Impressive.
Okay! Steak and wine. Nothing to it. All these rituals are easy. We just might get out of here.
Perhaps so. I don't want to leave things as they are between us. Your life is your own. I'm sorry for losing my composure.
Okay. Oh, that? I nearly forgot about that already. I'm a little surprised the literal god would bother apologizing to a human at all.
I've given it some thought. And while you may be blasphemously abstinent, you're the only person in the world that can help me.
Are you coming on to me? Because if you're trying to come on to me, I have the spray bottle.
You see, if you step within range of my woods, any desire you have that will lead you closer to me is amplified to such an intense degree that it's unbearable. And most of the time, it's lust. Anyone who is led here seeking carnal or animalistic pleasures develops the Sacramento stare and becomes a cultist.
So what happened to the librarian?
If you are brought into my woods for any other reason, you don't become one of my chosen 1,000, and your desire will make you futilely search the woods for what isn't there. You'll forget to eat and sleep, and you'll search and search until you die of exhaustion and become fertilizer for the woods to grow further.
Okay.
You're the only person to reach me without joining the cult or dropping dead. Thanks in no small part to the fact that you don't have lust to amplify. My only question is, if you're not here for lust, why are you here?
Yeah, I'm asking that question too. I pulled the receipt out of my pocket. I came looking for my parents. This used to be a handwritten letter from them, saying they were here in this house. But once I got here, it turned into a blank receipt and won't turn back.
The woods have indeed toyed with your emotions to bring you here. That paper was likely never a letter from your parents, but the woods made you believe it was. I'm sorry.
So they really aren't still alive?
They were likely consumed by my woods no more than 3 days after they disappeared.
I feel like I've been punched in the gut. The dust has long settled on my parents... Sorry. The dust has long settled on my parents being gone, but the grief never faded.
Eat. It'll give you your strength back. The woods won't let you feel how tired you are.
I don't feel tired at all, but come to think of it, I felt like I was going to collapse when I made it to this house. I don't think I've eaten since I got the letter, either. I take a few bites, and the tears abate.
There. It'll be all right, Stardust.
Oh! Okay, since apparently my parents are the only parents who call me Stardust, I might literally be one of her children. Oh boy. How'd you know my parents' nickname for me?
Anything that dies within my Blackwoods becomes a part of it. A part of me. Their love for you likely lives on in me.
Oh, well, that just makes things a little less terrifying. I guess that settles it. My parents are really gone. That's the only way she could know that name. That's outright terrifying, but I feel strangely comforted that a part of them is still here somewhere. Either that, or I was right, and she literally is your mother, so... be even more frightened. I hope this isn't I hope this isn't an offensive question, but how come this book said you were benign, all the missing people, and the people that came looking for them? You ate them.
It was never supposed to be like this. I came bearing gifts of safe childbirth for infant and mother. Hungerlessness. Disease immunity.
Yes?
But instead, my own worshippers tormented me until it broke my hearts. Now my woods are bloodthirsty. And I'm forced to watch innumerable die.
Okay. But why? How could somebody do something like that? How could somebody have so much hate in their hearts? I got nothing. I got no witty retort to that.
Because it's had an eternity to accumulate.
Okay.
Are they coming? Already? No. no!
I forgot. Roxanne is just as scared as I am. I need to be more careful with showing fear, for her sake. It could just be the house. This place is old and rotten in some places, so sometimes the house shifts on its own. I'll check it out. It sounded like it came from the kitchen.
Thanks for playing. Sit tight. Another episode of Sucker for Love at Date to Die For is coming up.
Excellent! Well, okay, like I said, I was just doing this because I had nothing better to do today and I didn't want to do chores. I'll probably play this when it actually comes out. I'm kind of hooked and I'm curious to see how the story goes. So thank you everybody who popped in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Not to a real screen. Geez, I would love to, but I do have a lot of chores to do. I've got a guest coming over tomorrow, so it's gotta be clean. Take it easy, everybody. Have yourself a good day.